Okay, everyone, welcome back to Crease Central.
Okay, so in this episode, for the first time, we have some major, and when I say major, I mean major news. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade to announce. Jack Eichel is a Vegas Golden Knight. Everybody, the Sabres are free. Eichel's free. It finally happened after, 2 years of there's a deal close. They're finalizing the offer. Already made the call, and a whole lot of nothing. Finally, there's a trade. So, would you mind reading off the details?
Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. I believe it was Krebs and Tuck, then a first, which is top 10 protected, and a second for Eichel and a third. I believe that is right.
Do I need to read off the conditions of the pick?
Yeah, top 10 protected.
No, but then if it is top 10, then they get their first next year, and they get a third. And then if not, then they get the third after that, I believe. So meaning if it's not top 10, which it probably won't be, it probably won't be top 10. So I guess so. It's pretty much they swap thirds, and then Krebs, Tuck, and a first for Eichel. So what were your first thoughts on the trade?
Buffalo got fleeced.
You think Buffalo got fleeced?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've always mentioned it because Eichel was gonna get traded eventually. So I was thinking, where would I be when I found out the news? Answer: not in a train waiting to get to school 15 minutes behind schedule. And then I saw the news that Eichel is officially a Golden Knight. Train is running extremely late. I'm like all over Twitter. When I first found the news, I thought it was a bit of an overpayment, but the details were not as finalized as they are now. I believe when I read it, it said that there was no third going to Vegas, but I guess that doesn't change much. But instead of the third going to Buffalo, it was a second, which I thought was a bit too much. Also, I guess I forgot that Tuck was on the IR. But
apparently Eichel can play within 4 months.
So I see some people saying that he probably won't play this year, and I see some people saying he'll be back right after the Olympics. So is there a timeline on him?
Apparently, well, the surgery's never been done on an NHL player. So it could be anywhere between 4 months and a year. Sorry, in the year.
Okay, let's see here. But now you want to quickly take a look at what's gonna happen. What are the Golden Knights gonna look like with Jack freaking Eichel on their roster? So let's see.
Cat friendly, I guess.
Yeah. You want to pull it up on screen?
Can you show your screen?
Sure. Yes. Okay. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, just make sure the setup is proper so that you can see the screen and our faces, all that. Good?
Mm-hmm.
So there is Vegas. All the way at the top, they have 16 million in LTIR usage. 16 million over the cap. Memes coming. Anyway, they have 7 players on the LTIR, but let's look at their roster. So on forward, they have Carlson, who they're paying just under 6 million. Marshall, 5. Smith, 5. And then Dadonov, 5. So those are the major ones. Plus, Eichel, 10. Stone, 9.5. Pacioretty, 7. On defense, Pietrangelo, just under 9. Martinez, just over 5. Theodore, just over 5, which is a steal for Shea Theodore. And yeah, and that's not even including LTIR, or I mean regular IR, where they have Patrick and Whitecloud. Also, they have Leonard, who's making 5. Where's this money coming from?
From Tampa Bay.
Seriously, and I mean, when you saw that it was Vegas that got him, what did you originally think? Did you think they'd be a good fit? Were you expecting it?
I mean, I wasn't surprised.
Okay.
It was going to be between, like, probably Anaheim, Vegas, and Calgary.
That's what I read the night before.
But the fact that, like, more teams couldn't have matched that price is really surprising.
And apparently they did. Apparently Calgary, I don't know if they actually offered it, but it involved a Kachuk.
No, that deal was, like, confirmed to be fake.
Well, I mean, actual insiders were saying.
Darren Drager, sorry, not Drager, Weeks was saying it, but then another person came out and said that deal was actually not on the table.
Okay, so Vegas, wouldn't you say that they've grown this reputation for? They're still a relatively new team comparatively, but yet they've went through so many players. It's almost like, I'm not sure if you heard this joke, but you know how Vegas is a tourist attraction? It's basically the same for their players. You're a Golden Knight, 2 years, you are not a Golden Knight. Go back to your home city. It's like, look at all the players that they went to the finals with in their first year, because that's when they had the most of their success. Wouldn't you say that was their most successful
they've been
year?
making it to the conference finals almost consistently, besides 1 year.
Okay, but that was a brutal call.
True. But then again, how many goals did they let up on that penalty?
Or
I mean, if you let up 4 goals on a penalty,
you deserve to lose. I
yeah,
get it.
that's like 1 goal every minute, 15 seconds. Because it was 5 minutes.
Pretty
So.
much. Anyway, here, how about this? I have a bit of a challenge for you. Can you name all the players that are still on their team that Vegas either selected in the expansion draft or received as compensation for expansion considerations?
Alright. Carlson, Marchessault, not Dadenoff, I saw his name. Carlson, Marchessault, Smith, Theodore.
Yeah.
Now there's a couple other ones. Give me like a minute. White Cloud?
White Cloud.
I think White Cloud was.
It says they signed him.
Who else? McNabb.
Braden McNabb.
Is that it?
So William Carrier.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Nicholas Watt. It says trade. Pretty sure he was traded as compensation. Let's see. He was traded from the Carolina Hurricanes.
In 2019, no.
Wait, I think this is it.
Eric
Oh, no,
Hall.
2019. Oh, yeah, that's when they sent Hall to Carolina. I thought Wall was part of it. Anyway, I think that's it. Like, what was that, 5 players?
Yeah. Granted, the expansion draft's not really meant to be good, but
They still picked some damn good players.
was Stevenson also part of?
Don't remind me of Chandler Stevenson. I am triggered. No, we traded him for a fucking 5th. Sorry, that was loud. But no, we traded him for a fucking 5th. Granted, he was like a 4th liner, 3rd liner at best with Washington. Would have never gotten the opportunity he did in Vegas, but still, it fucking sucks. Anyway,
I mean, if you're mad now, just think that someone gave up Shea Theodore to keep someone.
Yeah, it was some player that's no longer in the NHL.
And wasn't it like the Ducks too?
Yeah, it
Like
was the
I'm
Ducks.
pretty sure they gave up Carlson too.
No, that was Columbus.
Carlson was from Columbus. I thought he was from Anaheim.
He was traded from Anaheim to Columbus, and then Columbus exposed him in the draft.
Wait, so who did Anaheim expose?
Theodore.
Well, no, Theodore was traded.
Okay, well, let's see here. By the way, Theodore's contract is a steal. 5.2 until 2025. Here, he was traded from the Ducks. Okay, so it says expansion draft considerations. Who was the player, though?
I'm looking it up. It was, let's see.
Yeah, and I think they did it to protect a player that isn't even in the league anymore.
Oh, here's their list of players. Let's go off some of the names who they drafted, just to remember. They drafted Calvin Pickard with their first pick,
From
Lucas
Colorado.
Spiza,
Real quick,
John
let me see if
Merrill,
I can remember the
Timu
team.
Pakainen, William Carrier, Tomas Nosek, Cody Eakin, Jonathan Marchessault,
And they gave up Riley Smith for them to take Marchessault.
Braden McNabb,
Okay.
Connor Brickley, Chris Thorburn, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Jason Garrison, John Francis Berube, James Neal, Derek England, Brendan Leipzig,
Oh,
Colin Miller, Mark Mathot, David Shalemko, David Perron, Oscar Lindberg,
okay.
Griffin Reinhart,
Oh,
Clayton Stoner, Eric Halla, William Carlson, Trevor Van Riemsdyk, Marc-Andre Fleury, Nate Schmidt, and I couldn't find who they got from the Ducks. Nate Schmidt was a Capital?
Yeah, he wasn't very good with the Capitals, but I mean, we won the cup the very next year. Okay, let me find the list. By the way,
Oh, Clayton Stoner, that's who they got from Anaheim.
yeah, so, and by the way, they have drafted 5 players in the first round. Can you name them? I can name 4.
Krebs.
They just traded.
Krebs. Wait, are we talking about players that like they drafted like all time, right? Okay,
Well,
Krebs, Brandstrom, Suzuki,
Glass.
Glass. Who did they draft this year?
Yeah, it was whoever they drafted in 2020.
Shit.
Did they have a
No.
first in 21?
Fucking know it, but I don't. It's like on the top of my head.
I remember they had a first in 2020. Not sure about 2021. I'm looking it up right now. Okay, so Cody Glass, Nick Suzuki, Eric Brandstrom, Peyton Krebs, Brendan Brisson. That was in 2020. And then Zach Dean this year.
Yeah, I should have gotten that.
Yeah. Apparently they drafted Nick Hague. He's still on the team. And then I'm looking at their other picks. Man, I don't see anyone that stands out. But really, if you look at it, the players that they've selected in the expansion draft, in the entry draft, they've used them to get the good players they have now. Even though they did build this reputation of
Well, don't
constantly.
forget though, Vegas is like a really big, like popular place to play. Like it's a huge market.
Well, like I said, you're there for a season or 2, you got your payday, and you're out.
You spent it all in a casino, and then you're out.
Probably. Like here, prime examples. Alex Tuck, Paul Stastny. Who else? That really got a good payday and then got traded. Nate Schmidt. Marc-Andre Fleury.
Let's see who else. David Clarkson was with Vegas, wasn't he, at some point?
It was just for money reasons.
I know, that was like, funny.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, Marc-Andre Fleury, you're good. You know who's better? Robin Leonard. We're replacing you with him. Nate Schmidt, you're good. You know who's better? Alex
Which, by the
Pietrangelo.
way, I feel so bad for Fleury getting like, put into that situation.
I feel so bad for Flower. Have you seen his quote? I think it was like a week ago or two,
No.
where he said it's been hard to continue smiling. And Marc-Andre Fleury is someone that's really known for being a positive attitude, for always smiling. Like,
Yeah.
you just feel bad for the guy.
Great. Does Vegas retire Fleury's number as their first retiree?
The fans would boo them so loud at the ceremony.
Not Fleury, but like Vegas, right?
Yeah. No, Golden Knights fans love Fleury.
Yeah. As their first player retired number, sorry.
Yeah, because they retired, what was it?
56? From the shooting?
Yeah, it was because of the shooting. I can't recall the number,
I
though.
think it was 56. It was either 50, it was somewhere in the 50s.
For some reason, 81 is coming to mind, but I'm positive. No, that's Marshall, so they couldn't have. Could have been 56. Let me look it up.
It's either somewhere in the 50s. 54, 58, or 56.
58. Yeah, so apparently I was just way off. It was 58 that they retired on opening night.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess that's better than like some of the retired numbers that like some teams are retired. At least that one kind of makes sense.
Yeah, better than Minnesota Wild's #1 fans.
And Seattle's 32 for being the 32nd team in the league.
Seattle's at least a big market. It hypes up. Is it a big market? No, but their fans are really passionate.
Like,
So it
you
hypes
shouldn't
up their
retire a
fans.
number just because like you're the 32nd team in the league and you got 32,000 like something or another.
That's a great coincidence, though.
I feel like it's made up.
Might be, but I say that one's all right. But the Minnesota one, that one just doesn't make sense.
Also, Seattle put a banner for like a Stanley Cup from a team that's not even part of their franchise.
Oh, yeah, the Metropolitans.
Like, that's not your
Were they the
team.
new Nashville?
Like, that is not your team.
Yeah. Speaking of which, about the banners, here's something I never understood. Why do people always joke about Nashville hanging banners?
Well, like, most teams have, like, banners for, like, oh, we won, like, the conference or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But, like, they did, like, full-on ceremonies for them.
Oh. We won the President's Trophy in 2018 and then lost in the second round. Let's have a parade.
Like, I get, like, hanging banners saying, like, oh, we won the President's Trophy. Oh, we made it to, like, we made it to the second round. Oh. But, like...
Speaking of which, I don't remember, did Tampa hang their President's Trophy banner?
I don't know. They probably did. I don't think they did a ceremony for it, though.
I hope not. Or I think maybe the banner was hung once they clinch it during the regular season. Maybe that's how it works. I don't think you do it the next season. Probably not. But anyway, do we want to talk some more about Vegas, or do we want to move on to Buffalo side of things?
Yes, Buffalo side. Alex Tuck, Peyton Krebs, a first and a third.
Okay, wait, real quick before we move on, how does Eichel fit in? Do you think it's a good fit?
Yes.
How do you think he'll play?
Yes.
Will Vegas be good this year?
They've always been good, so I don't suspect any reason why they wouldn't.
I have a reason. Eichel is on the LTIR. Stone, Pacioretty.
Panthers just scored to make it 4-1.
I'm not even paying attention to the game. Like at this point, yeah. Oh, it's 4-3. Hey, what? That was uncalled for.
Alex Tuck will wear the number 89 with Buffalo.
You wore an 89 with Vegas. What is your point?
Just came up on my Twitter feed.
Okay. Anyway, so Vegas should be good once everyone gets healthy. I'm gonna throw out a hot take. Once everyone gets healthy, on paper, they are the best team in the NHL. That might be a bit of a hot take, but once everyone gets healthy, they should be the best on paper at the very least. In that case, do you want to move on to the selling team, the Buffalo Sabres?
Yes. Krebs, Tuck, first and a second or third. The first will most likely be a late first, and the third will also be late. So
You think they got fleeced?
yes.
Okay, would you mind explaining your reasoning here?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. If Eichel goes back to what he was, it's gonna suck for them.
But is he gonna go back to what he was?
Probably.
But he's injured.
I mean, so are a bunch of other players.
Okay,
So
fair.
is Mark Stone. I don't expect him to come back and like suck.
Okay, but you gotta think about time. Eichel hasn't played hockey in forever.
What's your point?
Well, like you've said, the surgery has never been done on an NHL player. Who says that it doesn't change the way he plays?
And Buffalo still gets fleeced.
Okay, now,
I mean, it's Buffalo.
you're-
They're gonna lose either way.
are you on their cap friendly right now? Because
No.
I'm gonna make you do some guessing. For this season, what do you think their combined forwards are making, not including players on injured reserve?
Who?
Uh,
Buffalo
Alex
or
Tuck,
Buff?
yeah, Buffalo. Alex Tuck and Casey Middlestat currently on the IR, not including them. About how much do you think they're making?
50
All the
not
forwards.
50 million. Forwards only, right?
Yes, only forwards.
25 million.
Okay, you're under.
30?
32.
Yeah, I read earlier they were like below the cap floor, so
Okay, how
wasn't
much
sure.
do you think their defense is making all combined? Not including IR, which is Henry Jokiharju and Johnny Boychuk.
27.
16.
Also,
Okay, this one,
do they have to take Boychuk off the IR for his cap effect to count?
I think so, maybe. But, I mean, they traded for him simply to get the cap up. I don't know. Okay, and goaltending, this one you should get.
3 million.
That's way too high. It's 1.5.
I wasn't sure how much Anderson was making.
They're both on league men. Well, I mean, slightly above. Tokarski's making 725. Anderson's making 750. My question is, now with Eichel gone, who the fuck are you paying?
I think they should try to like flip Tuck for other assets for their
Who
rebuild.
is going to play for your hockey team? You
I
are a
mean,
hockey team.
you know what
need
though?
physical human beings to play for you.
Ne-
Who is
ne-
playing for you?
Next offseason, Buffalo can just go straight up like spending spree in free agency. Just get whoever they want.
How do they only have 16 million in cap space? What is how? They're barely paying the amount that they're paying to their forwards, defense, and goaltending is under 50 million. How do they only have 16 million cap space? Makes no sense to me, but oh, that's without LTIR. Okay, that makes slight sense. Anyway, what do you think Buffalo is gonna do when it comes to like maybe the deadline, the draft, the offseason?
I don't know. I think they
Because you
should
said
trade.
that you think they should flip Tuck.
Yes,
Okay, like what do you think they could get for him?
a first maybe. Probably maybe. I don't know.
First?
I haven't studied Alex Tuck.
Well, I mean, neither have I, but
First or a second, like late first, early second, probably.
oh my God, I'm looking at their cap friendly. Okay, so Alex Tuck, he signed through the 2025-2026 season. In 2026, he's a UFA. Can you name all of the other forwards that are signed through at least the next 2 years? So that are not free agents after this year.
I'm gonna start off with Jeff Skinner,
Of course.
Kyle Okposo,
Also, some more bad contracts. You got this.
Casey Middlestat,
Casey Middlestat on. Okay, yep.
Victor Olofsson can't be on there.
Victor Olofsson. Nope, he's an RFA.
I said he wasn't. So
Okay, you're correct. And
are we doing just forwards or all players?
what do you mean all players? There's
Like
no goalies and one defenseman.
they have more than like 3 forwards who are signed.
They have exactly
Tell me how many they have. Yeah.
on, including Tuck, 10.
10?
Yes. Let me
No,
recount.
I don't believe that. Signed for the next 2 seasons. Does that include this season?
Yes.
Oh, that changes that a lot. I thought you were
Yes, so that
like
means that
2 years left after this
current
season.
that means after this current season ends, who will they still have? So the Tuck is
Well,
1. You got Skinner
I got
2,
Tuck, Skinner, Okposo, and Middlestat.
so that's 4.
Yes. Jurgensen, probably.
5,
Anders Bjork?
6,
Krebs, I think, is still on his ELC.
7,
Same with Cousins.
8,
Asplund?
9. One more.
Fuck. Guess in the dark, Tage Thompson.
10.
Yes. I don't know how I
Okay,
pulled
yeah.
that off.
Also, I was wrong. They have 2 defensemen signed for at least 1 year after this. Can you name them?
So, Darlene, I don't think Butcher is.
Darlene, that's 1, and the second one?
Pissick, probably not. The only other defenseman I can actually name from their team is Henry Yokiharu, so is it him?
Yes. He is signed for. He will be a UFA. No, he'll be an RFA in 2024. Damn, he's young. So, who will be playing for the Buffalo Sabres? I keep on asking them this one question.
Anyone they want. They can get anyone they want.
Okay, Victor Olofsson's an RFA. You bring him back,
Yes.
I think.
Sign a goalie.
So, okay, some other RFAs. R2 Ruotsalainen.
Ruotsalainen.
Reminds me of Rustalainen, so don't bring him back. And Brett Murray. Can you tell me anything about Brett Murray?
I think he's young and he was drafted recently.
He was drafted by the Sabres, and he is 23 years old.
Oh. Damn, that man's old.
Also, Jacob Brisson, RFA next year. Want me to read off all the UFAs?
No.
Okay, I won't. But there's on the defense, they'll like have a completely new defense next year. They're gonna have a ton of cap space. They have some contracts coming off the books. Not the ones they need though. Holy shit, Skinner is signed forever. Like I've heard someone say that when Eichel was first drafted by Buffalo, if you have told me that he would get traded to Vegas, I would ask I would say they don't have a hockey team. Vegas was literally were they even announced when
I
Eichel
think they
was
were
drafted?
announced like somewhere in the 26th, like the Eichel's rookie year.
Okay, so he was drafted before that. Since Eichel was drafted, 2 expansion teams have entered the league, and now he's on one of them.
Since I think Joe Thornton was drafted before the league even hit 30.
Real. Wow. By the way, how is Thornton doing in Florida?
I
Is
don't
he any
know.
good?
Okay, but here's another question. Do you think the NHL expands again? Like, they can't, right? Relocation is probably the only thing that's ever going to happen.
You can't expect them to just stop at 32.
32 is a perfect number, though.
Why?
16 playoff teams. 8 teams per division. Exactly half the league makes the playoffs.
I
Plus,
mean,
even
yeah,
the
for
NFL
now,
doesn't have. Even the NFL only has 32 teams.
well, because footballs, you need extremely passionate fans. You can't have a
Actually,
Florida.
granted, the NHL has Canada as well.
Yeah. Well, so does no NFL doesn't.
And MLB and NBA do.
Yeah, they have one team, and that's in Toronto because, of course.
But then Canada has their own version of weird football.
Yeah, they do. Isn't it like the CFL or something?
Yeah, apparently in Canadian football, they're they're fuck, what are those things called? The field goal things, the field goal posts are like in front of the end zone. I'm forgetting
I
what
don't
they're
know.
called, but
I know pretty much nothing about football, so I don't really understand what you're saying.
so you know how like they have those big yellow posts behind the end zone for like the field goals?
Yeah,
Well, they're in front of the end zone.
that makes no sense though.
I know.
So
Like
do you
I
first get a
like
touchdown and then before that you go through the yellow thing?
okay, so you. I'm sorry, the yellow thing just.
What is it called?
I don't know, but yellow thing just the field goal. Okay, we don't know
Okay,
enough about football. We're gonna move back to hockey.
okay, yeah, clear. I've triggered every single football fan by this point. So we'll go back to what I know, which is hockey. Anyway, should we discuss some other things that broke since we last recorded? Because it has been a while.
Morgan Riley.
Morgan Riley, big extension. He will get paid how much? Was it 8 or 8.5?
Apparently, the Bell Center Wi-Fi password was leaked today for the suites.
Oh wow! Right when I mentioned Toronto, this happens.
Bell Center is Montreal.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't sound like you knew.
Oh,
If any of you guys are anywhere near if any of you guys ever go to the Bell Center and you need internet, here is the Wi-Fi password.
please don't leak it. Please don't. Oh my god, he did it. Oh my god, he actually did
That
it.
is C
We're gonna
Bell.
get flags for this.
That is C Bell 1275.
Oh my. Anyway, so Morgan Riley signs his extension. Wait, what? I was saying 8.5. He's gonna be making 7.5.
I know it's a great deal.
That's a steal. I
In
mean,
the first years it'll be a steal. It's like the Dougie Hamilton contract.
okay, but not as big.
True, but
Hamilton's making 9.5.
yeah, but Hamilton's definitely a way better player than Morgan Riley.
Isn't he on the IR?
I don't know.
I read that he's on the IR today. By the way, how are you holding up as a Devils fan? Have you lost your sanity yet?
Yeah.
Same.
The weird thing is, we still have like a decent record.
Well, you started off like 3-0 or something,
2-0.
and then everything fell apart. Okay, so I'm
And then
looking at the Leafs.
and then Jack Hughes got injured.
Yeah. So
Now
should I
and
put
now
up? Pull up?
now Dougie Hamilton's injured, and
Yeah.
everything's going to hell.
Since we're talking about Riley, should I pull up the Leafs cap friendly?
No,
Why?
I don't know. The Leafs get too much attention.
Well, because they did something of note, so we have to talk about it. They signed Morgan
No, we
Riley to
don't.
What do you mean? It's major news.
Is it though?
Yes.
It's been major news for the last week. The news is already dead, dude.
Okay. Is it my fault we don't record more often? Well, kind of. Kind of.
It is your fault though.
No. Speaking of which, we should mention we have a more consistent uploading schedule. Let's go.
Every
So
Friday at 6
every
p.m.
Friday. What time?
6 p.m.
Okay. So yeah, every Friday at 6 p.m. we will be posting.
The
And
Canadians
then
are getting blown out right now, 5-0.
Who?
Canadians 5-0 losing.
To who?
The Islanders.
Oh. Okay. So since you refuse to talk about Morgan Riley, let's talk about Adam Fox. He also got extended.
And that deal was great for the Rangers.
Okay, I'm glad you admit that.
Like people are saying it's bad just because he didn't accept their hometown discount. Like, no, it's not a bad contract.
Yeah, and unlike the Dougie Hamilton contract, Fox is young. He's only 20. Wait, is he actually only 23?
Yeah, he's only 23. Same age
Oh
as
my.
Makar.
So when the contract ends, he's gonna be 30.
Which is right when you expect to not get a contract. Which is
Well,
when he'll want to go. Which is when he'll want to go to a good team, so he'll ask for a trade. Or,
yeah,
sorry, sign
it's
somewhere
when he's
else.
gonna leave in free agency. I've accepted that.
Like Rangers
No, but
won't be good in 7 years.
and they'll win a cup before that.
They have a 2 to 3 year span where they have a chance. Then contracts set in.
So something I want to mention: people are saying about the Rangers, about the Leafs, that they have so much money tied up in so few players. We just talked about fucking Vegas. They're paying everybody. Like, you don't even have to be good to get paid in Vegas.
I mean, Shea Theodore is really fucking good.
Okay, Theodore's contract is a steal. Petrangelo's contract is even worse than Dougie Hamilton's.
Okay, Dougie Hamilton's is not bad. It's been, what, 7 games as a Devil? 8 games?
I'm just saying
you
that
have to wait for like the first 2 or 3 years to be over before you can declare that contract bad.
No, I'm just saying that right now it's a good contract. I think it's completely fair, but it's gonna age like milk. Like the bagged milk that they sell in Canada.
Hey, have you ever had back milk? How do you know it ages really bad?
No,
Who
I
knows what they
haven't.
put in that Canadian milk? Could just be half maple syrup.
First we trigger football fans, then we trigger Canadians. Is the title of this episode Let's Trigger People? Last one was Let's Overreact. This one is Let's Trigger People.
Alright, let's go. Let's see, who else can we trigger? Fuck it,
Andreas.
Americans. What do we say bad about America right now? There's so many options.
This is so entertaining. Please keep going.
Who else could we trigger?
Anyway, so you know how our very first episode we were talking about two things we talked about. How the Rangers have a terrible cap situation, and they've been solving that. They extended Zibanejad. We asked with
Which
what
is a
money.
really bad contract, by the way.
How's that a bad contract?
Wasn't it like $9 million or something?
Let me see. It's 8.5.
Oh, well, it's still really bad. Isn't he like 30 or 29?
28.
And how long is the deal?
I think it's 8 years. Yes, it's 8 years.
8 years. He's going to be getting paid until he's 36 at 8.5.
My returns that one comparison, Dougie Hamilton.
Okay, but the Devils aren't as in much of a cap crunch as the Rangers. The Rangers
They have
have,
no good players.
I know. The Rangers have a lot of good prospects that they're not going to be able to pay.
Okay, so let's look then.
The Rangers have the Rangers have like 54% of their cap locked up in like 6 players.
Well, that's their core. You kind of have to make a
Sorry,
commitment.
I think it's 54 million. It's like way higher percent.
Let's see. Cap percentage. Okay, no, I'm looking at the wrong. Never mind. But look, they have Shesterkin for 4 more years. They have Zibanejad now forever. Panarin for 5 more years. Kreider forever.
Which is a
Gaudreau
horrible deal, by the way,
forever,
the Kreider deal.
unfortunately.
The Gaudreau, Kreider, and Trouba deal will all... Oh yeah, don't forget, how big of a portion of that 54 million did Trouba and Kreider come into?
Is somewhat worth his contract, but Trouba, my God.
Like, Trouba has a big portion of their, like, I think it's like 10% or not 10%, it might be 10% actually.
It's just under 10%, but like, just watching Trouba makes me want to die. Just the decision making, like, people have been saying that he's still been good defensively. From what I've seen, his like coverage and all that, I've just been extremely, to say disappointed is not even the word. It's frustrating watching Jacob Trouba. But no, they've paid okay, so Strom's gone. They've paid Zibanejad, they paid Fox. Only Lafreniere and Kako are left. And other than that, well, and I guess Georgiev, but he's garbage.
Alright, so we're back and we're done with the Adam Fox stuff. Now we're gonna just quickly, Chicago, we're gonna do that today, but Eichel came up, so that'll be next episode, and now we're gonna do something fun. So pull that up, Sandra.
Okay, so Blackhawks are next episode. Right now, we are doing our tradition of a quiz game sort at the end of every podcast. This one is, can you match the team with their goaltender for the opening
click
game?
on the goalie. So play showdown.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Okay, we are starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Oh it'll take me a while to find it.
I know it.
No, I know who it is. I just can't find it.
I know. That's the fun part. I'm doing really good.
Yeah, I just can't find any of them.
Then search through names. Move your cursor up and down.
Okay, there. I got 2. So proud of myself.
I don't. Okay, there. They have Merzlikins. Holtby.
I thought I got him. What do you... I just can't find them. This is
know.
so hard. I got the Devils one. Bro, Georgiev started on opening night? What the... Why? I am getting
I think I've officially clinched the win.
yeah.
I've hit over 15, so I won. I won't even do anything.
Damn, now I'm starting to speed up.
Victory.
19-13.
You know what?
At first it took me
We
so
should do
long
it.
to
We should
line
do
up.
another quiz just to.
Here, a few that I get recommended.
That was way too quick.
NHL team's last MVP. Looks kind of interesting.
What about top 30 active goal scorers?
Okay, send me the link. We all know who number 1 is.
Some guy who's kind of irrelevant in the league.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of
Okay,
overrated. Got a couple lucky bounces. About 700 of them.
okay, ready. Showdown. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, you got him before me. Okay. How updated is this? Okay, they don't have Marlowe anymore because he retired. Let's see. Why can't I remember? Ooh,
Ah, shit, you already got Jumbo.
yeah. Who has 439? Oh,
Tampa
Stammer.
says.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I was going to say Tavares. Then you got him. Right.
No way Matthews isn't on this list.
McDavid isn't on this list.
I already got him. I
Oh,
didn't?
you already got him?
He isn't? I thought I typed his name in, but.
No, he isn't on the list.
Wow, that's surprising.
Voracek not on the list? Ooh. Kessel. Let's go. Damn, why can't I think of
I'm trying to like think of
Huberdeau?
like older guys.
He's not on here. Who knows how to score goals? Skinner? Jeff Skinner! Let's go! I didn't think I was actually gonna get it, but okay.
Tyler
Damn.
Sagan. Jamie Benn.
You got both of them?
Yeah.
Both Sagan and Ben?
Rantanen? No.
Radulov? What up? McKinnon? No?
No. No.
Tarasenko's not on here? Wow.
Kovalchuk? No. What? No.
Kovalchuk's not.
Fuck, I just accidentally pressed the escape button.
Oh, shh.
Oh, because Kovalchuk's retired. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, by the way, real quick, Kovalchuk got, because of the Kovalchuk situation, the Devils got fined $3 million and picks. The Blackhawks, for their situation, got fined only $2 million. How does that make sense?
Yes, keep talking and like explaining stuff while I answer some of these questions.
What questions?
These naming some of these players, you know.
Okay. I thought you were out. I can't think of literally anybody.
Who'd you just get?
Aaron? No. Zibanejad? No.
You thought Zibanejad would be on this list?
He's been in the league since 2011.
Perry and Getzlaff?
I knew Corey Perry. Wait, did you already type him? Oh no, I got him! Corey Perry!
What? I typed his name in.
Must have spelled it wrong or something.
But the name like disappeared when I typed it. That's bull.
Wait, I think I got one, but I don't know how to spell it. There we go, Max Pacioretty. Why can't I think of anyone? Who did you get?
No one.
Oh, you didn't get anyone. Wait. Blake Wheeler. Let's go. Mark Scheifele? Nope.
O'Reilly's not on this.
Backstrom's not on here?
Tarasenko's not on here?
No. I already tried him. He's not on here.
Do they count
Very weird.
Yager since he's still playing in a European league? No, they do not.
Logan Couture. Let's go.
Pavelski. Shit, I have 30 seconds.
Who has $3.99?
Please, brain, work.
Why can't I think of anyone? No, I'm just going through the teams in my head. I can't wait. Brad Marchand, let's go.
Bergeron. Come on, come on,
Yeah, you
work.
got him.
Brain, name. Give me one name.
Pasternak's not on here. Anders Lee, nope.
Fuck off.
Stahl. Did I get Stahl?
No, he wasn't on here. Kopitar, Carter, Brown.
Jeff Carter, I forgot.
I hate this
Dustin
game.
Brown, I
So-
wouldn't have gotten.
So we went 1 for 1. So naturally, that means we need to do one more quiz to figure out who's the better quiz taker for this episode. I expected to sweep you, but I didn't. And like we came like 1-1, so now we need to.
Bro, Brad Marchand saved me. Okay, let's see. Any good ones here?
Here, you know what?
NHL.
NHL MVPs.
We already did that.
Every single MVP who's ever won.
Okay. Send me the link. Let's see. So every single person that's won an MVP. Ready? Showdown.
Hold on.
How are you cheating?
I'm not.
Okay, ready?
Waiting.
What happened? It's loading.
Mm-hmm.
I see your face. How are you trolling me?
It's not cheating, it's just strategy. Cancel your showdown, it's not working.
What?
Play showdown, click play showdown.
Oh, okay.
It's a really smart strategy.
Oh, you're thinking of them before starting.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. I got Gretzky. Don't tell me you're doing the copy paste. Okay, wait. You got Mario. Oh, then you got Ovechkin and Crosby. There's Kucherov. There's David.
So
There's Drysdale,
Marcel Dion
Taylor
never
Hall,
won?
Devil Pleasure. Oh, fuck. I nearly spelled Price wrong. I put an O in there.
Did you get Brodeur?
No, I don't think so. I just tried him.
Guess Brodeur never won an MVP, huh? I could have sworn he won, but...
Triqua never won an MVP either. Ashik, let's
Fuck,
go.
I was with the hype him, dude.
Esposito.
Nick Lindros.
Gartner never won an MVP? What? Rob Blake? Oh, I got Toe Blake.
Bobby
Didn't get
Orr.
Rob.
Bork never won. Raymond Bork never won. Guy Lafleur.
Ron Busick never won. Cam Neely never won.
Mike Bossy never won.
No way. John Beliveau, just got him. Fuck, you got Thornton, no, because second before me. Oh, you got Forsberg before me. How?
Yes! Big bump there. Gordon Howe.
Oh, you got Gordie Howe?
Yeah.
Why can't I remember the
Steve
Canadians
Eiser.
player?
Steve
Oh,
Eiserman never won.
What? Bernie Federico.
Chris Pronger.
Ooh, I forgot. I thought that was McGuinness.
Jose Theodore.
That was the Canadians goalie that I couldn't think of.
Leach? Nope.
Lidstrom never won?
I already got him.
Then who's that Red Wings
Wait, no,
player?
sorry.
Oh,
I didn't get, it wasn't Lidstrom. I was thinking Lind Ross.
oh. Lidstrom's not on here. Fedorov's not on here. Datsuk, Zetterberg. Who is it for Detroit then?
I'm
That's it.
I'm all the way back in like the early days now, like really early. Jack Plant? Yep, one. Dean Belleville?
Harry Sawchuk's not on here.
Citadel?
I have no idea who that is.
The Holes have never. Oh, you already got the Holes.
Ooh,
You've never heard of Citadel?
no.
Damn, you're not a real hockey fan, are you?
No, I just don't know hockey history like before or like the 70s. Other than like the famous players like Orr. Oh, no, Orr was in the 70s, but
Thornton?
like
Oh, I already got
Howe,
Thornton.
Blonde.
That explains why I didn't get him.
Dan Mikita, there we go. Who else played from Montreal that was of note?
Rod Gilbert never won?
Ken Dryden never? No? How did Ken Dryden never
I
win?
just gotta hold on 7 by the end of this quiz. Brian Trottier?
Trottier won, but Bossy never did? How?
I don't know. Paul Clark? Fuhrer?
Not Yari Curry.
Who the hell won for Edmonton?
I tried Curry. I tried Coffee. Who was it then?
You already got Belleville, that's why he didn't work.
Yeah, I got Belleville. I don't know if I can name anyone else.
You could just hit the give up button and give me the win.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait, you actually
Okay,
did that? I won? Don't give up yet. I still want
Fuck.
it. Don't tell me.
Fuck! How did I not know this one? Okay, Fedorov I wrote, but for some reason it didn't.
Don't tell me the
Mark it.
names.
But there's one that, oh my god. Okay, the rest I'm not mad, except for there's one that maybe I should have got, but then there's one other one. Holy shit.
You're an idiot. Come on.
No, like you're gonna think you're an idiot if you don't get this one.
Can you at least tell me what decade it's from?
No, you're
Come on.
gonna get it.
Come on, tell me.
No.
Please.
Okay, come on. You're gonna feel so stupid if you don't get it this one. Okay, there's 1:40 left.
Who the hell is it?
I have no idea how I didn't get it, and you'll have no idea how you did. Just click the give up button.
Oh, I know, I have it. I thought you already guessed this guy.
Yeah. Mark Messier.
I was like looking through. I could have sworn you already said Messier, but
Same. I'm like, there's no way he wasn't named by
Eddie
now.
Shore. That's another one.
Yeah, that's the other one who I thought I
It's
wouldn't.
not letting me type. What the fuck? I'm afraid that if I refresh the page, it's gonna disappear. Come on.
There's like 10 seconds left.
Eddie Shore, I think, won a couple, though. Eddie Shore.
Try Billy Birch. Anyway, how many more do you have? Only a few. I tried to go for Rob Blake, and instead I got Toe Blake.
Yeah, I think I can't name any more. I'm just gonna end. Yep. 40. I got 46%.
I got
Al
30%.
Al Rollins, I should have gotten. Andy Bathgate, probably should have gotten.
Yeah, the ones that I should have gotten are Eddie Shore, Mark Messier, and Ted Kennedy. I should have gotten those. But with that, are we done now? We done?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, that is it for this podcast. Zach wins the quiz war for today. And yeah, we will see you either in the Blackhawks episode or in the next stream. Goodbye.